Good evening, everyone. Whew, I am a bit... Fuck, my software is updated. Everything is going wrong tonight, that's perfect. Good evening and welcome to the round 4 of the TSR Sprint Cup, where we have tonight, let me put another camera so we don't have that much sound. We have tonight the Red Bull Ring, which I didn't have the DLC for, but thanks to Jan Paskin, he offered me the DLC so I can stream. That's why we are late and we're starting with only 7 minutes left on qualification. So I am Gus the Blood, as you all know, I hope. And I am there tonight to talk about this championship, which is sponsored by Coach Dave Academy. Do not forget about that. The stream is sponsored, which means there are prizes for the winner, which is a Coach Dave, I don't remember the name of the subscription, but it's a subscription to, I didn't add it on this thing so somehow, but it will be Coach Dave Delta. Yes, you can see it at the bottom there, Coach Dave Delta written below the overall view of people. So yeah, I started getting unready to stream because I didn't have enough money for the DLC, and suddenly I'm starting to get ready again. So I am a bit in a kerfuffle. I love this word. I use it wrong, but I love this word. So let's check the ranking from last week. Actually, no, I'm not going to put my PayPal on your stuff. Let's also do a lap of the track. Let's look at the track already. We are on the Red Bull Ring tonight, which used to be known as the Österreich Ring, which means the Austrian Ring. It is a 10-corner track, a few corners. It's a track I don't really like, but I don't really hate either. It's a kind of a bland track to me. There's the two last corner I like, the rest is just meh. But we'll see that later. Let's check the ranking from last week, the standing after last week. And the penalty has been applied. So in the Pro Gold, Benjamin Eck is actually leading the pack, followed by Xander Wiesing, really close together, 2 points between them. Then Arcadio Trevino, Jan Paskin, Alex Zagdal, Ryan O'Sullivan, Craig Hill, Richard Vinima, and Christian Romano. And in the silver drivers, we have Eduardo Daloca, Phil Clark, Anthony Smith, Mike Landret, Alex Rousseau, who sadly will not be able to join anymore because he's not at his place for 3 months. So he will only drop from the ranking now. Paco Sanchez is behind, Simon Steele, Jean Giverne, Aben Nashi, Kuznetsov, and then people who didn't really join the race. Carl V just joined 2 races, so maybe we'll have that. So that's all we have time for, because sadly we are quite late, so we're going to switch back to the race. So there are 4 minutes left. We are following still Mr. Benjamin Eck, the leader of the championship. Let's make a lap of the track on board with Mr. Eck. Let me just let's just put myself on board with him on the bonnet of his Beamer. We're on the last corner right now, which is perfect. This is a start-finish straight, which is an uphill straight, so you're going up, and then you brake quite late for the Niki Lauda curve right now, to be in 3rd gear, I think, depending on the car. And then another back straight, there are 2 curves, but they are not really curves, they don't even have name. It's a full speed ahead up until Remus, which is a very tight right corner, kind of an hairpin, going uphill, where it's very easy to lose the back and spin there. So you have to be careful on the throttle. Then we are downhill, starting there, we are downhill almost all the way. There's just a little uphill onto the Schlossgold corner, which is a hard one. It's a late apex one where you can run wide quite easily. Then we will reach Rauch, quite easy. Rauch right now, which you have to be careful because Rauch is coupled to Wörth, I don't know how to pronounce it. Right there, Wörth, which is easy to run wide, as we nearly saw from Benjamin right now. Then it's an uphill straight up all the way to Rindt, which you can go faster than to new thing there. and wider than you think. And then the last break, the Red Bull Mobile. The Red Bull Mobile, what the fuck? That's quite a shitty name. Red Bull Mobile corner onto the back straight, onto the start-finish straight. So that is the Red Bull Ring. It is what we are going to see tonight. Very short track, very fast track, 1:28 compared to the 8 minutes we had last week on the Nürburgring. It's funny, we had quite long track on the championship. It is the only fast one we have. It's the only one where a lap is 1:20. Because we had, what did we have again? We had my hated car Silverstone, which is quite a long track. We had Nürburgring Nordschleife, which is of course a long track. And the first one was, it was the French track, Paul Ricard, which was also a long track. And next week is also Kota, which is a long track. So that's the only short track of the season, which is quite interesting. And right now, Benjamin Eck is leading the way 0.4 seconds in front of Wiesing, and he's beating his time by 0.3 seconds right now. In the silver driver, we have Philip Clark doing a very good start. We have only 13 drivers tonight, but as it is a short track where they'll be together quite often, it's quite sad that we have only 13 drivers, but with some people being absent, some people I think didn't take their race ban very well and are not going to join again. Don't know. But we have Mr. V and Verne, the two teammates. Phil Clark in P5 right now leading. Who is in front of that's Daroka, who's in front, yeah. And Daroka is behind him, but look at the time difference between Phil and Eduardo Daroka, while Benjamin did beat the best time. He's now 0.6 seconds in front of Xander. Look at the time between Daroka and Phil Clark. So Phil Clark made 129.117. Eduardo Daroka made 129.130. That is very, very, very close. That is quite impressive. Ooh, and Eduardo lost it. It's funny because this track, I think, is very easy to lose the back. I don't know why I feel like on this track I spin more than on other track. I think Daroka is proving my point. Simon Steele, Alban, we have the two Audi boys are there. Arben, the only one in the Maca. We have quite a good variety of cars tonight. Only 4 Ferraris and 1 Beamer. But we have a team of Mercedes. We have a team of Mercedes. We have a team of Ferrari. A team of Audi. A team of Aston Martin. A Beamer. Hello Tiger, how are you Tiger? Comment ça va Tiger? Je suis désolé Tiger, mais je dois streamer uniquement en anglais ce soir. Tu peux voir la course, mais ce sera uniquement de l'anglais. Tiger is one of my viewers on my own stream, a regular one. He is also the guy who provides me with my server, Minecraft server. A plus Tiger. He is the owner of a French hosting site for games. And if you come to my server, I can advertise this thing, but right now I can't. And he doesn't speak English. So the qualification is over. We have only Simon Steele and Xander going, but Xander is not going to beat his time right now. Nope. And Simon Steele either, so they are not going to do way better. Xander is not beating his time, but he's not slower, so maybe we'll have a bit of a good. Yeah, he's beating his time. Oh, come on. He just did a very good corner. What the? Why does it keep cutting just before the guy finishes the lap? He did the same last week. I don't know who was qualifying, but he did the same last week. Well, he was not going to get pole anyway, so he's happy with his second place, I hope. So Eck, Huizing, Trevino, Paskin, Clark, Daroka, Vinema, Landret, Verme, Steele, Noshi, Smith, V. It is the starting grid of tonight. Poop. We can see the track map tonight. We can see that the first corner is it's funny because it looks very tight, but it's not that tight. It looks almost as tight as this one, but this one is way slower. Anyway, let's go on the starting grid and let's look at our driver from tonight. In pole position, the leader of the championship, the undefeated Benjamin Eck in his 86 cars-inspired BMW. In second position, the YouTube manager of Transatlantic Sim Racing, Xander Huizing in the number 69. Nice. Ferrari. Sorry, I have to say nice. In third position, the Spanish driver Arcadio Treviño from the SRP Racing team in his orange Mercedes number 10. In fourth position, one of the admin of TSR, the guy we how the tonight stream to because he offered me the DLC to be able to stream tonight, Mr. Jan Paskin in his 77 Aston Martin. In number 5, Mr. Phil Clark, who took the right livery and is still a bit not sorry. Phil Clark in the Lexus Hokusai, which is a livery I made. In number 33, Lexus Hokusai leading the silver right now. In position 6, the teammate of Arcadio Treviño, the other Spanish driver, Eduardo Daroca, in the 55 AMG. Richard Vinima, the teammate of Jan Paskin, in position 7, in the number 3. Number 3, English and American flagged Aston Martin. In position 8, we have Mike Landret, one of the two Audi boy from Safety Cat Racing. In the 19 Audi, as I said. Jean-Guy Verme in position 9, in the number 8 black Ferrari from the GV Racing. Simon Steele, the second Safety Cat Racing Audi boy. I'm rooting for Mike. Yay! Not for Phil, your teammate. Simon Steele in position 10 in the 083 Audi, 83 being my birth year. It's a perfect car too. Ben Nushi, the single driver, the solo driver, the hero of the silver drivers in the 375 McLaren. Anthony Smith, number 12, position 12 in the pink Ferrari, number 970, which is a postal code in France for one of our islands in the Pacific Ocean, or the other one, the Atlantic, I don't remember. Carl V, the teammate of G. Verme in number 49 Ferrari, to close the grid in position 13. Phil doesn't need routing. Yeah, Phil has been really good in the silver drivers. I think for once I don't see any pattern on the silver and gold of some silver driver who I think should go in gold. I think the silver drivers are pretty much all silver pace and the gold drivers are all gold pace. Well, Richard Vinima is not making a good thing for that tonight. Good example of that, but yeah, we have quite a balanced tier this week, this time. Maybe if we had more people, we would have there maybe a bronze driver for people like Nushi and V, and some other people who didn't join tonight. Phil and Daroca could have been gold, but they're still not that much faster than the silver one, you know? Because Daroca is also doing very good. I mean, Daroca is legit leading the championship right now. But yeah, we have 50 seconds before the race start. It's because of the Lexus. It's because of the livery. I did change the color of the Lexus and we can barely see it because it's so shiny, it's so sunny right now. Let me check something. Yeah, it is a change color. It's more blue. It's supposed to contrast more with the wave, but it doesn't contrast that much. But if I don't want to make it too... Well, it is a variable weather tonight, but right now in the first 30 minutes, it seems like we're going to have a very clear weather. And we're going to walk on the grid tonight, you know what? I should do the presentation of cars like that, like walking on the grid, you know? I will do that next week. I will do free camera and go, in position 1 we have him, in position 2 we have him, like walking on the grid really. That would be funny. Okay. We can see the car going. Don't run me over, guys. Please. Thank you. So, are we going to go first corner? First corner cam? Yeah, let's do that. First corner cam for this thing. What do you think, audience? Yeah, you are shitty to this sprite, aren't you? You look so serious, mate. Oh, sorry I broke you. I'm sorry, mate. Okay. Only these guys are 3D. These guys are just 2D sprites that just follow you all around. Like if I go like that, they're sitting backward. So, okay, we're going to go first corner cam like that, and we switch when we arrive. When they arrive. Right now they're passing the corner called Remus. Remus, which is a brand of... it's a brand of exhaust, right? I will reimburse Jan for the DLC at one point, but when I get paid by by how do you call it, by Twitch for my own stream, because I do get a bit of money for my own stream, because shameless self-promotion right now. On the top left, I think I did put that on the top left. Where did I put it? Top left, you can see that twitch.tv/GusTheBlood is my own stream, where I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, minimum. And then I stream other night when I feel like it. But Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, I stream. Lately, I don't do a lot of racing game. I do mostly story-driven game and Minecraft. But sometimes I do racing, so if you are into variety stream, please follow me. Also, if you speak French and like role-playing games, I do edit my own role-playing games. Wait for AC2. Oh, Assetto Corsa 2, I will... Assetto Corsa 2, I will play. Ah, they're going... Yeah, they're just before Rint. They're going in double file. We can see it on the little plan on the right. Little track map on the right. I just want to lower that so I can see the amount of viewers and if people actually exist right now. They are now on the... I refuse to say the name of this corner. Holy shit. I also don't want to call this track Red Bull Ring. I hate energy drinks. That's why I'm not a professional broadcaster, by the way. I can't talk good about sponsors I don't like. Energy drinks are something that should be banned like drug. I hate it. That's my opinion though, and the race is gone. They're reaching the first corner. The green car is still in the lead. The Ferrari is back behind, but we have P3 did take onto P2. Trevino just took P2 and everything went well on this first corner. No first corner drama, which is perfect. So Trevino got the places. He got Mr. Xander swerving behind him, trying to go around the outside. Oh, that was a good move from Xander, using the right there. Going from inside, outside, inside, while Phil Clark just behind. Past Jan Paskin too. I didn't see them, and they're side by side in the downhill to Schloss Gold, sorry. And there, Trevino got back in front for Rauch, but look at Xander trying to shove the nose of his Ferrari, while Mr. Phil Clark from the Silver Drivers is following them really close. I'm going to actually go on Phil Clark. We're going to go... Oh, Phil Clark took... No, Phil Clark took nothing, sorry. We now have Jan Paskin trying to attack on Phil Clark, while the Ferrari actually went far away in front, or did he spin? I didn't see where he finished. Oh no, he spun! I've missed that. Oh, I missed that, let me see it. Ah yes, a little bit of a punt, that was not really... Okay, it was a bit too eager. I missed that because I was looking at the ranking on the left to change my camera when it happened. That's really unfortunate. Mike Landret overtook Eduardo De Roca too. Poke Xander, we're going to see that. Ooh. Richard Vinima getting overtaken by a lot of people. A gold driver, not very lucky too. He's in 8th position. He doesn't like Red Bull Ring much, I think. A lot of action right now. It is action pack because it's the beginning. We have G. Verm who took a lot of place actually. He went up a lot in the ranking. He's P4 in the silver right now, which will give him a lot of points for the championship. And he's just behind Eduardo Da Roca, who is the leader of the championship in 3rd place right now for the silver. Xander already in front of Smix and Vey. Xander catching up from the back behind. You can actually see him rush past Arben. Oh, that was fast. Let's check him when he goes onto Richard Vinema because Xander is way faster. In the lead, Benjamin is already 4 seconds in front of Jan Paskin with Arcadio, 7 seconds in front of Arcadio, sorry. With 1 second in front, we have a lot of action. Look at him go, people. Richard is letting him pass. Okay, Richard is letting Xander pass. Maybe he saw the spin and went, oh, Xander was not lucky, I'm not going to fight him. Let me try something. We see the fight between Steele and Verm in front. They don't have to move for Xander. But Xander was way faster than them on quali. And he's already diving inside. Verm going in behind Steele. Steele overtook Verm. Just in front of us. He has the rain light. I think Verm is panicking. He put the rain light on, which is not really useful right now. Look the speed of Xander compared to Verm. He went out of vert way faster. And the move is down. No, it's still side by side. Oh, running wide to avoid contact, but actually Mr. Verm let him room. Very nice driving by the silver driver Verm there. It was very, very nice. He left a lot of room for Xander, where it's very easy to actually overdo it. Xander went from P13 to P8 in 2 laps. There is still a lot of lap to go because there's 1 hour 20 left. Simon Steele also. Simon Steele took Dwaroka out. Xander, you're being an amazing camera car, mate. You're showing us a lot of the action. Daoka back on track in 12th position. Xander was amazing as a camera car, come on. That's why he's sponsored by YouTube. He has a YouTube car because he has the perfect camera car. Yeah, only 13 driver, but full of action. Carl Vey is also fighting Anthony Smith. Anthony, that you say you were supporting tonight, right? Simon Steele also dropping in 13. Holy shit. Ah, because they crashed into... that's just the thing ranking. And Mike. Mike in P5 right now. P2 in the championship, in the race. That will make him jump a lot. There's 1 second gap between everyone. Only Carl and Anthony are quite close, but they're not anymore. Anthony is running away from Carl, sorry. I keep calling them by their first name because it's easier to say Anthony and Carl than Smix and Vey to me. Because French. Oh! Carl doing a bit of... Yeah, what we saw. Jan Paskin. What? No, it's Richard Vinima. Richard Vinima lost a lot of pace. Let's look at what happened to him. So, yeah, we're joining him right now in the replay in the Red Bull Mobile corner. Yeah, Xander is just rushing through. And what happened? I think he spun by himself, right? Oh, he jumped. Yeah. So sausage curb, do not forgive. He jumped on the sausage curb. I think Richard doesn't know the track very well. He did a safe rejoin though, while everyone is overtaking everyone in the back. Look at that, it's a full-on war there. There's Salmon Seal, Nushi, Ver, Vinima catching behind. Oh, look at Simon, forced to double brake because he was catching up on V. He's stuck behind the Ferrari right now. Blue, red and green. Blue, red and yellow, you mean? That's not green, mate, that's yellow. Arbun also swerving in a pretty damaged, actually, car. And Xander, in the meantime, just go 10 seconds back. Okay, you already overtook in 10 seconds back. Okay, that's... Xander in P5 right now. Just angry. He's not happy. He's only 12 seconds behind. He's only, yes, there's 13 seconds between him and P1. So Xander is not far away behind. And he's catching up. He's going to get field very easily, I think, too. Simon finally got Calvé. Let's jump. A bit of a replay. I'm abusing the replay tonight. Oh, he got him on Remus. Very nice braking. He had a bad exit, but the move was down, and they actually didn't force too much. And now it's Ve being stuck behind him. Holy shit. The back of this race is quite crazy, guys. That helicopter is not flying high enough. Helicopter, go up. Yeah, you're a shitty helicopter. Richard in last cannot find a way past. I mean, it's quite easy to see if you go into the onboard from Richard. You can see that his windshield is full of cars. He has no idea where to go right now. Ooh, and nearly overdid it. He's behind everyone. No big fight at the front. Xander, see 2 seconds behind Phil. Eduardo Daroca took Anthony Smith at the front. Sorry, I did miss that. We see them right in the back of our monitor right now. Yeah, he's trying, Richard. He's trying. He's getting on the inside on braking right there on Remus, but he can't do the move. While Nashi go on the defense. He hugged the inside line right at the exit of Remus. Oh, the dive! Oh, the big dive! Big dive from Richard, and that made the job. It was a dive, but not a bomb, because he made the corner fine. So he knows in Schloss Gold is way faster than Arben. And he took the opportunity to just pass him like it was nothing. So now Richard is saving the honor of not being last while being a pro driver. But he's catching up too. He just has a way more difficulty than Xander. Xander already less than a second behind Phil. He laps the track 1 second faster than Phil. So the move will be done either in this lap or the next. But we will see an overtake. I have acid reflux lately, and it's quite alarming. Yes, but not by much. By 0.2 seconds it's faster. Oh, Phil Clark messed up the corner there. He went a bit wide. And now we have Xander just behind him, 0.4 seconds behind. Yo, look at the track usage he does. That was beautifully done. In Schloss Gold again. I think Schloss Gold is really the golden corner for overtakes. That was quick and easy. Just like your mom. Sorry. that was too tempting. I'm an idiot. Oh, come on. Holy fuck. Bru. Come on! It was right there! Thank you, Yasham, for the follow, by the way. Sorry, I didn't see it before. Yasham followed the stream. Phil Clark is still behind Xander now, but he's still 1 second slower, so the gap will widen. Xander is half a second faster than Jan Paskin. Not on the last lap, but on... Oh no, 0.3 seconds faster. Okay. The only guy who lapped in a 28 is actually Mr. Benjamin Eck. With Xander gone behind him, Benjamin is actually having just a fun Sunday drive, when Monday drive right now. He has nothing to do but drive his car. The thing is, this track is very short, as we said. It is a 1 minute 20 tracks. And with a 2 second difference in lap time, it means not a very long time, it will catch up on back markers. And I really hope there's no back marker takeout or stuff like that happening. Carl Vey is 12 seconds behind. He was doing so well. Why is he so far? He did a 1:44 last lap. He must have spanned somewhere. The track is in perfect condition, by the way. 30-degree track with optimum condition, optimum rubbing. I don't know how to say it. So the track is doing very well. Everything is doing well. That's beautiful. The teammate Jean Giverne is doing his best race right now. That is the best result we see him have, but he is a bit slower than Eduardo Daroca, so Daroca is catching up. Daroca is catching up while Xander just signed his best lap of 29.1, which somehow doesn't count as his best lap. Jean Giverne is actually catching up on... He is catching up on Mike, what the fuck? Jan is doing good. I keep saying Jean, but it's Jan. I'm saying it like a Frenchman. Schloss Gold right now. Oh, he lost a bit of time there. Some people like Jan Giverne are actually not slow. They just lack consistency. Richard Vinima also catching up on Simon Steele a bit. Xander catching up on Jan Paskin a lot actually. He just did a 0.6 second faster lap than Jan. Jan. We have Jan and Jan. We have Giverne is not having a good lap, but he's catching up. Little by little. He's getting closer and closer. That's cool. I still want the... Why is the camera not... I can't get the camera I want on the software. Anyway, I was looking because there was almost nothing happening, but it is happening. Ooh. Benjamin actually doing a 0.5 seconds slower lap. But a 0.5 seconds slower lap for Benjamin is still a better lap than everyone. So... so yeah, he's just chilling. The Beamer is doing great on this track. I want to see the lap time of Jan and Xander. Jan is going to pass the finish line soon. $129.8 for Jan, 129.4 for Xander. So he's catching up. He has 1 hour 13 to catch up anyway. At least he gives him an objective. And the fun thing is that from P10 to P5, passing everyone actually didn't bring anything to Xander. Didn't give him any advantage, any point in the championship, because it was only silver drivers. Right now he's playing to get something good, because he's catching up on another gold driver. That's also why it takes him way more time to catch up. See, that's why you see that Phil actually is a bit... Sorry, Phil. Is a bit slow for gold category, because... Did you see how easily Xander got him? And right now there's a bit of a gap between Phil and everyone is gold, except from Richard, who's not having a good time tonight. It is not Richard's track. It happens to have some offs like that. But yeah, there is a clear skill gap between P1, P4 and P5 and onward. Well, to be fair, there's also a big skill gap between P1 and P2, so that's a thing. We do have a P12 live, by the way, for people who don't know. Like that. Boop. So right now we are looking at the race leader. Oh, Eduardo Da Roca catching up on Verme a lot, because when did this happen? When did he catch up that much? You know what? There's nothing else happening. Let's jump on board. On board with a big V8 dragster, which is the Mercedes. Doing very well right now. He's very close to Giverme. Going way outside for the braking. I mean, the curbs are really easy to ride on this track. People are just using most of them. That may be why I'm quite slow on this track. I'm not using the curb that much. Oh, he's running away, Mr. Verme now. Eduardo, the P2, P1 in the... He's going to lose his P1 in the championship if he stays at this place. He has to pass Verme and Landret to keep his P1. Look how far away he is now. He caught up a lot and now he's just back behind by quite a lot, while Simon Steele and Richard Vinema are together. Richard just got Steele, right? And whoa. Yeah, I think Vinima just got Steele. He was behind before and we missed the action. Well done, Gus. Because I was persuaded that Eduardo would actually catch up on Verme and overtake him. But now that I look at their lap time, Eduardo has a better best lap, but his average lap time is way lower. So Jan is doing good right now. Xander is still only 5 seconds behind Trevino. And the gap is not widening because he's still as fast as Arcadio Trevino. Which is quite an amazing drive from Xander. Amazing recovery after being punted and being innocent. He's on the shonen catching up. His rival got him down, but he's catching up and he's going to pass in front thanks to the power of Ferrari, not friendship, because it makes no sense. Vinima is now going for Anthony Smix. Oh, that's close. The slipstream doing its job. Right next to the Ferrari in Niki Lauda. And he passed while we saw Steele jump on the sausage curb behind. So Richard Vinima had a bad start, but no, he's back in the race. He's doing good. Ooh, Anthony Smith coming from far away into Simon C. Sorry, going from far away into Anthony. I have to check what's happening with Simon, with Xander too, because Xander is only 1 second behind Jan. And holy fuck, he's fast. Xander has the guts to do it. He is going for it. He's 1 second behind Jan now. I'm still looking at them because... Oh! Oh, the Ferrari went twitchy on Smick. I'm sorry for you, but Anthony just lose the place to the teammate of Mike Landret. The Ferrari went twitchy. He did catch it up, but not fast enough so he could stay in front of Mr. Steele. We are back on Xander using right now the P2 in the championship, the P4 in the race right now. Last to first challenge. The first is dead, I think, but last to second challenge is definitely something he can do. We are in Schloss Gold right now. He's right on the ass of the Aston Martin. Jan Paskin messed up the corner a bit, had to slow down. And now he has a Ferrari right on the ass. Should we go on board with Mr. Jan Paskin on the NASCAR cam to see what's happening? Yeah. The Ferrari right behind him. We can see it behind the American stars. Second to last corner in Rint right now, coming onto Red Bull Mobile, which is, I don't know, do they have phone Red Bull now? Oh, going a bit faster in the straight. The Aston Martin is flying away a bit. But look how fast the Ferrari catches up in corners. Oh, he's going for it, he's going for it. He's going from the outside because Jan is defending their side by side, but he has to concede. He has to concede. He tried an attack but couldn't make it around the outside on Remus. Those are coming to Schloss Gold. He lost a bit of ground because of this attack. So he cannot make it on Schloss Gold. He stayed a bit on the inside just in case, but he could not make it. No, he's mad because he is being held up. Xander is being held up. Oh, bit of a slide from Xander, yes, there. Being outside of the racing line, you have a little bit less grip, and that showed. The Ferrari went a bit sideways. Back on Rint. And onto the last corner. And he lost a bit of ground, sadly. Every second he loses overtaking Mr. Paskin, it's time where he can't overtake, he can't catch up on Trevino. And we know Trevino is his nemesis tonight. It was not a big punt by Trevino, so I don't think it deserves a big a big penalty. Maybe 5 seconds or something. But I am not the one to decide. I am definitely not one of the stewards. I do have access to the steward discussion, but I'm not taking part. Because I like violent racing, but so I would give very little penalty to people. I like very heated up. Xander back on the ass. Back on the ass of Jan. Going for the outside. Jan on the defensive and second to last corner. Xander stays behind. It was a bit too far for an attack. It was just a fake move. Maybe to make Jan lose some time. No, he's right on his ass on the straight. But it seems that the Aston Martin is faster on the straight. Maybe a lower wing setup or just the car being faster. I don't know. And now he's back on him. Right in the corner. He's back on him. The long back straight. He's right in the slipstream. So he's going to stay close to the Aston. Will he try a move on Remus? No, he does not. They both stayed outside. He did twitch the car a bit. Maybe to scare Paskin into defense, but Paskin did not go. And I think he's going to try into Schloss Gold. We saw that Schloss Gold was actually the corner where you want to overtake. And he's trying, he's going for it, but can't make it. He just went for... He just went for a move but couldn't make it. But he had to slow down during the corner because Jan was slower. He's stuck behind Jan right now, which is not something you want. His poor Ferrari is stuck. They're quite far away in front of everyone. I wonder if I was him, I would actually maybe go to the pit now. To not get stuck behind Jan and then just rush back in front. And have 1 hour of tire. To try to... Oh, very wide line by... No, it's not an invalid line though. You can't go that wide. Okay, that track is really lenient on track limit. The Aston flying away every straight. Being good on braking. Wider line from Xander is trying to go inside, but he can't. He's being held up in every corner. They are now 6.6 seconds behind Jan. Behind Trevino, sorry. Oh, Xander going to try to go for... He tried to go outside, but he got blocked. He closed the door in front of him, which is a legit move. It's nothing bad right now, but... Damn, that must be frustrating to be in that Ferrari right now. The frustration of the Ferrari driver must be immense. Let's go back again on board with Jan. That Ferrari can't find the place. We can see him lurk above the wing. It's really close. Oh, he's faster right now. He's going on the other side. He could have gone on the inside there, but he didn't try. Oh, he's right on his ass. Look at that. He's going for the outside. Jan blocking him the inside. Are they going to switch? No, he's back behind to get the slipstream. Jan in the defensive. Xander on the outside. Side by side in the corner. A bit of contact. Xander just next to Jan right now on the braking for Schloss Gold. The race is very intense. Who will get back in front on Schloss Gold? Is there still side by side? A full straight and a full corner side by side. Still side by side going on to Roush. But no, Xander is on the inside and he's faster in the corner, so he made the move. But no! Jan is back inside now. Xander still in front by very small margin because Jan slid the back of his car. And now Xander made the move. It took him half a lap to overtake, but Xander is in front. He takes P3 again. Holy fuck. What a good fight from both of them. Really good driving from both Jan and Xander. Showing us how it's done. Very well done. He planned his attack right in this corner before. In the first corner of Niki Lauda, he just got the right exit, then stayed on the outside, to get a better line in Remus, to be side by side in Schlossgold, and then he's try to keep it side by side and to go back in front. Amazing move back Xander using right there. That is why I do broadcast racing, to see this kind of move, and now he's just running away. He has 8 seconds to make up. Their fight cost him like 3 seconds total because they were 5 seconds behind before. Like way before the fight. Well, Arcadio has an invalid lap right now. I hope he doesn't get a drive-through penalty. So if there was other fights in the meantime, I'm sorry, but this long fight was too entertaining to miss. I hope it was good to see on stream. It was interesting to see on stream because that was amazing for me. Yeah, I'm looking at Eduardo Daroca, the leader of the Silver Drivers, who is trying for his life to come back and go back in front. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Alex. Eduardo braking way more on the outside than Mike. I think your favorite guy, Mike, will be overtaken soon. As I see from the lap time, Mike is going to be overtaken very soon. Yep, can confirm. Mike is not having a good time right now. Let's look at Mike a bit. Xander is already 1.7 seconds in front of Jan. After one lap, he took 1.7 seconds. Is to say how much he was held up. He was held up in the corner, but in the straight, the Aston Martin was just flying. Eduardo is not having good time right now, while Mike is actually doing good lap. So he's not catching up anymore. We have Verm. Verm is doing really good tonight. That's great to see him have such a good position. He's not slower than the guys behind him, so that's good. He's slower than Phil Clark though. So, oh no, he's not. Holy, he's actually going to, if he's consistent on his lap time, Jan G. Verm would actually get the win in silver tonight. If he stays consistent on his lap time. I know he did not, he did a 130.8. So please, Jan, be good. I want to see you fight Phil Clark. Because I want to give some airtime to my livery. To do that. I just want to do that. It's a shameless that. I'm joking, of course. Ben Noshi also catching up on Simon. Because Simon did a 143 lap before, okay. Eduardo back on track. Catching up on Mike again in Schlossgold right now. Going to Rauch. Home. Arben and Simon and Eduardo and Mike fighting. I'm looking at the gap between Arcadio, Trevino and Xander. The gap is tightening. It was 9.6 seconds before, it's 9.2 seconds now. So Xander is catching up on Arcadio and fast enough for them to fight before the end of the 53 minutes. Is that good? Yes, that's amazing! On another note, Benjamin Eck, in the meantime, he just stopped for coffee and now he's just going for a little bit of shopping. While being in the lead. Eduardo 0.4 seconds behind Mike. Catching up quite fast in the straight. Mike going on defensive a bit. Eduardo didn't even try to attack. He's just getting his nose into Mike's ass. That's a bit weird to say, but that's what's happening. That's a cool camera there. A slight slide. Look at the Mercedes. Going wee. Oh, ooh, that's a broken camera. Eduardo catching up. Oh, that's very close. I want to switch to the other camera, the tracking one. Tracking one is more interesting. He's on the inside. He was way faster in the corner before. And he makes the move, but the switcheroo makes Mike Landret back inside. Last corner gives the advantage to the Audi again. Switcheroo. But he got a better exit, Mr. Daroka, and now he's going to try and catch up. He made a fake move. Oh, that's a bit wide, mate. But it works. He's actually... actually back on his ass already. Eduardo didn't say his last word. We're having excellent fights to watch tonight. People are being good. Good defense and aggressive but fair attack from Eduardo. Simon still overtook Anthony Smith. Behind, I'm sorry I didn't follow that. Wider line from Eduardo. I think Mike tried to defend a bit, but no! Eduardo put two wheels in the sound, slowing him down, so the fight is over for now. He has to catch back up. On Richie. Well, Richie is a bit far behind still. And also, he's also going in the... yeah, see, he's jumping everywhere. Richard is not doing very good laps, to be fair. I'm sorry about that. Anthony Smith and Simon still being fast, but Daroka is back on his ass. Xander lost a bit of time, I think. I'm looking at the front too, because yeah, Xander lost 1 second. Why? I will be careful of Richard when he's less than 1.5 seconds behind, but right now, Eduardo lost a bit of his mojo. He dropped back a bit after his failed fight. His failed attack. He gives Mike a bit of room. Such a weird setup on this wing. The arm holding the wing by the top has been a thing for a while now, because it means the airflow on the bottom of the wing is smoother, which gives more downforce. But the arm going round the back to go back on the top is a bit original. Usually it goes in the front, and I think it's smarter too, because it does give less turbulent air at the front of the wing, which is where you want not turbulent air, so that's good. If you look at this, see, it goes on the top of the wing, but it goes from the front. But on the OG, it goes from the back. We do see Richard lurk in the distance. Okay, Eduardo is catching again little by little. Was 0.1 second faster on this lap. Big noise from the Audi. Even bigger noise if you look... oh, sorry. Jan is not very far away in front. But they are not catching him up. The front splitter cam gives you a sense of speed that is unmatched. Oh, bit of sideway. Let's go in the front pit of Daroka. Will give us a good view of his progress toward Mike. Eduardo! Vamos, vamos! It's funny, lately I've been looking at some reels in on Instagram, you know, and some of them are in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. But Spanish being so close to French, I understand like 80% of what's being said in the reel. It's quite cool. Still catching up. They both had a bad lap time, but he's catching up. Richard is catching up a lot too. And I hope so. I hope Richard will actually manage to at least reach the top of silver before the end of the race. Xander is catching back again after losing a bit of time. He is not having a good time, Mr. Ruizing. He did last to third right now. Last to podium is achieved by Xander. And look at the gap between Xander and Jan Paskin. They fought a lot like 4 laps before, and now he is... Come on, update. Come on. No. He's 6 seconds in front of Paskin. Oh, Eduardo catching back up very quick. Mike made the mistake. Eduardo going for the attack again. Same place as before in Rint, but he's a bit further away. Last corner. The Mercedes we know is fast on the straight. But he didn't get the edge. The Audi actually ran away a bit. He's going way wider. He's using all of the track when the Audi actually uses only the inside of the track. Eduardo uses all the curb. The Audi is fast on the straight, but the Mercedes can be very fast on the straight too, so there's that. Wider line by Daroka, but I think I saw him slow down in the middle of the corner there. Oh, Richard Carlevey lost his place, he's now last. Oh, he was last already, but he's not having a good time. Well, Arben Machine, the pit. 45 minutes, it's midway through the race. We're going to start seeing people pitting. That may change some stuff. Thank you, Arben, for being the first one to pit to give us the information. Woo! The Team 1 camera are really spectacular. A side track camera. Anthony Smith also catching up on Simon Steele. But let's go back on Eduardo. Eduardo got a way better last corner. He jumped like several tenths of a second up. Oh, he had to brake at the exit. That's not good. I saw him brake mid-corner. He didn't lose time though, he's still 0.7 seconds behind. 0.4 according to that. Wider line again. He takes a wider line than Richard here. Richard goes really tight on the inside, but the uphill on the inside, when you go tight like that, can make some of your wheel lose a bit of traction because of the uphill. The car being too rigid to adapt to this kind of denivellation. It will give you a bit less traction. Because race cars. You can see the 3 of them almost together. Richard Venema, as you said before, is catching up now. He's just a tad faster every lap. But he is faster. Arben Nashi back on track. The The pit stop to 47 seconds. And we have Mike Landret going in the pit, cutting short on the fight. Nice breaking into the pit, that was beautiful. So now it's between Richard and Eduardo. I think Mike got tired of having someone trying to attack on him. He went, no, I'm out of here. I'll get back on the track. Chill. To the GRS of Eduardo. Exactly. No more slipstream, Eduardo. Allowing Richard Vinima to be quite close now. We're aiming at the Mercedes from inside the Aston Martin. I love the Aston Martin, by the way. I should try to drive the Aston again. I like the Aston. It broke late into these corners. Into Wurtz. Okay, very wide there. You have to cut more than that there, Eduardo. Yeah, and now Richard is doing to make the move soon. Oh, Mike got only a 32-second pit stop. Way faster than... Oh, he had to avoid him. Holy shit. Let's go back. The speed of the Mercedes, the lack of speed of the Mercedes on the corner surprised him, and to not punt him, he went left into the runoff area. Let's look at that again. Yes, he got very surprised, got scared of punting him and went wide. Quite a move from him right there. Oh! While Benjamin Eck, still lapping 1 second faster than everyone, is back in back markers now. He already overtook Ben Nushi. He's now going for Anthony Smick. At this point in the championship, I'm lucky because I know everyone's car. So I don't have to switch to know who's around someone. I actually know. Which is cool. That's also why I gave you a different color, Alex. .2 seconds, Richard is catching back up. Xander took 1 other second on Trevino. Yeah, if he keeps doing like that, he's going to catch up on Trevino in no time. Is he below the 9 second now? 10 seconds? He lost 1 second. Why? Oh, he went wide. He lost 1 second on this lap. Richard catching up, but starting from the inside way more than Richard. He didn't try to go to the apex. Well, to the outside apex, but still catching up. He caught up by 1 second on this corner. I think Daroka messed up the exit. So they're back together in vert again. Richard really on the ass right now. Every corner you can see Richard has to hold up. Whoa! That's... Oh, they're side by side. And Daroka is back in front. Daroka has so much... but Richard knows, no. He knows that that Daroka is way slower in corners. He knows that. So, oh, big swerve just before the breaking point, and he's on the inside, but he had to slow down again to not hit the Mercedes. I would have pushed the Mercedes. I would have given him a little punt. But I'm an asshole. Yeah, he has to plan his overtake. He has to plan a corner when he knows. Oh, Daroka going on the grass again, on the sand actually. And he's going to try to switch inside. No. He's really swerving behind the Mercedes, trying to find a way past. But the big ass of the GT car, because the Mercedes GT AMG, is not letting him pass. Come on, little Aston. Shall we switch to inside view? We shall. Whoop. Sorry. Let's see what happened there on my NASCAR cam. Look how much faster he is on braking and on corners. But as soon as the corner exit arrive, look at the Mercedes run away. No, he's going for the wide line. And the punt has been made. I think he hit him, right? I don't know. Just a love tap anyway if he did. Simon's still in the pit too. But we're not going to look at him. Just a car entering the pit, who cares? He has a way tighter line. Vinima starts way more inside the corners and goes way tighter. Oh, did I see Daroka lose the rear on braking? Miss the apex entirely? Daroka to brake again. That's normal. Into vert, into ring soon. Why are you not fighting that I'm inside your car, mate? I think they're both going for a splash and dash at the end. If I was Richard, I would go to the pit now. Because he's being held up by the Mercedes, and if he goes to the pit, he will have clean air. And when the Mercedes pit, he will have made some time to go in front. But if he did a strategy of going to the pit right at the end for a splash and dash, that will not work, sadly. Yeah, right now he's losing time. What the fuck, Richard? He's actually slower every lap. He lost his mojo. Yep, he's losing time on Eduardo right now. And I noticed that Xander cannot close the gap on Trevino. He stays 10 seconds behind. I'm waiting for something big to get B between them, but something big to happen, but it's not happening. I know Vinima is just following the Mercedes. Look how much fast. Look how much later the Mercedes applies the brake on this corner. I mean, Richard clearly stopped braking before that, and he had to brake again to not hit him in the back. I do think that Daroka is not going soon enough on the throttle there. He's still on the brake, right way past the middle point of the corner. I don't know if he's just trail braking a bit. But he's not doing it right now. Yep, Richard not having good time. He's going to the pit. Richard is going to the pit. He's doing the strategy I said before. He's going for clean air outside of the pit. So we have nobody fighting right now, but what we have is people going to pits. That will change some of the ranking and that will give us some more fights. Let's check actually who did we not look at. We didn't look at Mr. Trevino a lot. We didn't look at Anthony Smith a lot and an Arben Nashish. Anthony Smith right now doing well. 4th in category, going wide a bit. Is he going to get on track before? Is he going to actually? Yeah. No, Richard is back out of the pit before. Oh, just. That's very close, but. That's very close, but Richard is back on track before Smith. As we see Xander Huizing overtaking him right now. Jan Paskin in the pit too. Oh, Mr. Verme did a mistake. Allowing Daroka to catch up. Mr. Verme just did a 134 lap, which is 3 seconds behind his pace. And 3 seconds behind Eduardo Daroca's pace. Daroca missing the apex though. To be fair, missing the first apex is better than... Oh, we have a car going... That's mixed, right? That's, sorry, that's Chill. Yeah, Chill span on the first corner and went back on track right in front of the race leader. Lost 9 seconds there. And he's letting the race leader go. Nicely done. He lost 1 more second, but yeah. I think he's just telling himself that this lap is already fucked. And we lost 1 driver. We lost V. We lost the teammate of Verme. No, he was doing well. Why is he gone? Oh, Eck is actually watching a TV show on the side, I'm sure. He's there. Oh, so that's when Dark Vader died. I didn't know Luke was Leia's sister. He's watching Star Wars, you know. Just because he's bored. Maybe he's doing his taxes, you know. He has the taxis on the wheel and just filling up his taxes. We're being mean right now to everyone else. So Arben Nashi last right now, well, second to last because the last guy disconnected. He's 14 seconds behind Steele. So Steele and him are fighting to not be okay, that was wide. I'm really sad that Xander actually can't close the gap. I think the fight with Jan took him all of his tires, maybe, I don't know. But he's driving way slower now. While Arcadio is actually nearly matching his best time every lap. That's quite sad because we are going to see a big fight between Xander and Arcadio, and no, we are not. The pit stop will play a huge part in what's happened. Giver right now is being attacked by Eduardo Daroca. Eduardo Daroca really needs that second place. That was a weird corner for Mr. Verm there. He took it in 3, shoving on the steering wheel. He yanked the steering wheel 3 times instead of just doing a smooth corner. Does it do it again here? Oh, that was smooth there. Mr. Verm, a new driver in his championship. I do not know him from before. And he's getting better every race, actually. I think so. Wait, let me check. No, he finished 4th in the first race and 9 in the second one. So he's not doing better, but right now he's doing amazing. Because if he finishes second tonight, that would be really good. But right now, Eduardo is not letting him have his second place. He's catching up and he's mad. Phil Clark is really not worried about what's behind him though. He's 13 seconds in front. I think Phil Clark has a pretty boring race too now. Because he's first in his category, he's 13 seconds in front, and they're going to fight behind him, which means they're going to slow down again. So Phil may have an easy win tonight. The Lexus looks like it's doing very well on this track. Arcadio Trevino in the pit. That's where a lot of things will play. If Arcadio has a slow pit stop, Xander may catch up by like 5 seconds. Xander just took P2, of course. Some people may be crazy enough to try the 1 hour 30 without pitting. But that would be a very hard thing to do on this track because it's a lot of uphill. And uphill uses a lot of fuel to not go fast. So I don't think you can do the entire race without pitting. A 28.8 second pit stop time, which is exactly the same time as Jan Paskin, which is a very good time. So Arcadio aced the pitting while G. Verm and the race leader Benjamin Eck are in the pit stop right now. So there will be no fight between Arcadio, sorry, G. Verm and Benjamin Eck. Yes, there we go. Verm and Eck in the pit stops. There will be no fight between Verm and Arcadio. So of course, Jan Paskin catching back up after his pit stop. 6 people went to the pit, 6 people didn't go to the pit yet. Xander Ruizing taking the race lead for a brief moment. Maybe they're, yes, I'm first. For how long though? This car is so dirty. We have a cloudy race. The track temperature went down a bit by 1 degree. But there will be no rain, only cloud. So the weather stays cool, which is good for the engine. And okay for the rest. The track is must be quite grippy right now. Phil Clark, the leader of the silver people, also in the pit. Eduardo Daoka taking his opportunity to take the lead. We'll see him take the lead right now. Jan Paskin catching back up to his normal place too. Okay, everyone did a very good pit stop. The slowest pit stop time right now is a 29.8 seconds by Simon Steele. And the fastest is a 27.7 seconds. So nobody messed up the pit stop at all. So two people didn't go to the pit, Mr. Daoka and Mr. Weezing. Mr. Daoka and Mr. Weezing didn't go to the pit. Daoka heard me and is now going to the pit. The question is, will he be back on track behind Verme or in front of Verme? How did Verme lose that many places while going to the pit? I have no idea. Why is he behind Mike? The pit stop messed up Verme entirely. So Daoka will be back in P2. Yeah, I think Daoka will be back in P2. Just got lapped by Xander Weezing, who is the only one who didn't go to the pit yet. So Daoka back in P2 because Jean Verme must have messed up his lap after the pit stop because he dropped 3 places after the pit stop was done. And I did not see that at all. That is weird. Ooh, Simon and Anthony having a bit of a fight there. Anthony being on attack by Simon Steele. Simon catching up by a lot in the start-finish straight. He's going for the attack. No, he's not. He's staying behind. But he gets a way better exit out of Niki Lauda curve. He's now side by side in the back straight. Well, nearly, no, just behind. It's not side by side, it's just behind. Perspective messed up with me. It looks like Anthony did not defend. He just did the corner normally and let Simon Steele pass in front. Does he have a plan to catch back up and try to attack back in the next corner? Simon is on the defensive. He's not trying to let him go back in front. I will make him slower in this corner in Schloss Gold. That's okay. He's now in Rauch and doing well. The move is down. Simon is in front and I don't think Anthony is going to catch up. You're backing the wrong horse, Alex. So with Mike, you are backing the right horse because Mike is actually catching up on Eduardo Daroca. Oh, and he went wide, trying to keep the rhythm of Steele. Trying to keep the rhythm of Simon. Anthony went a bit wide and lost 1 second. While Mike Landret, the second AOG, is also going. They're the most awesome ones. Mike Landret is catching up on Eduardo Daroca, the second AOG. I have to say that the safety cat racing boys are having quite a race tonight. They're having a lot of action. Somehow, after the pit stop, Richard Vinima is back in front. Eduardo Daroca is back in second, and Verme lost 3 places. I have no idea what that happened. Best commentator ever. So what did he say during the race? Oh, I have no idea what's happening. Mike only 1 second behind Eduardo, and Daroca actually catching up too. Ooh, Jean-G Verme, sorry. Jean-G Verme just signed a 129.6, which is his best lap of the evening. He's catching up really fast behind Mike, and Mike is catching up on Eduardo. What we want is a fight. Yes, that's what we want. That's definitely the only reason I'm streaming that, by the way. Yeah, but when there's no fight, I have to fill up the space, mate. Or do you want me to stay silent? Are you annoyed at my voice? Come on. I want to poke them with a... I want to poke them with a stick and go, come on, fight. What you would love? What? To be driving. To be driving tonight. Oh, Jean! Safety car. Oh, Jan flashing his light at Mike. Jan going on the offensive on the outside. Oh, that's a wide line. Oh, Jan is on fire. Safety car. Had to be fun. In the championship we did on Project Cars 2, we had someone standing on the side in a pickup truck to do the safety car. That was fun. While Jan actually on the outside on Remus and makes it around the outside. It's Jean-G Verme. It's a second Jan. It's Jean-G Verme. The Audi stays inside. Mike stays. Little contact, no spin. Little bit of contact between them, but no spin. And the Ferrari is no flashing his light like, move away! I want to pass you. So Daroca was going to be fought on by Mike, but no, Mike has to defend with his life. Oh, I never saw Verme attacking, and now I know. It's very aggressive. I love it. Come on, Jan. Make the move. Getting a better line. He's going on the curb. He's using all of the track. He's on fire, Mr. Ferrari. He is on fire. Xander went to the pit, by the way, and gained 3 seconds on Arcadio Trevino in the pit. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Oh, are we jumping on board? Are we jumping on board with Jan? We have no time. We have no time. The fight will happen. I will miss it if I jump. So he's on the outside. He's going to try it on the outside. Mike on the defensive. We know Mike knows how to defend. Will it be enough to defend like that on Remus, or we... Jan be able to go around the outside? He goes around the outside and he's in front now. He's in front. The move is down. Oh, that was beautiful. Quick and beautiful. The Ferrari guy just went around the Audi. The Audi trying to attack back, but he's slower in that corner. Though Jan still left him space to be there, just in case. He didn't hit the apex. Very well done, Mr. Verme. That race is full of action, fuck's sake. Well, good action. And now look at him go, he's running away. And I'm seeing from the lap time he's going for Daroca. He's going for the championship leader right now. Behind Daroka, you can see in the distance, hunching in his own ground, the black Ferrari. I see his own ground, but he's in Belgium. There you compadre. There you compatriot, mate. They're from Belgium, I didn't know that. He's full beam on, also he has the light on. Jan, Giverm. He's 1 second behind. Mike Landret is already 1.7 seconds behind. Tighter line from the Ferrari. Hitting the outside apex nicely. We can hear the tires screeching. That is good. Red Bull Ring driving experience. Oh, look at the Ferrari making time in the second to last corner in Rint. And look at him go in Red Bull Mobile. Oh my god, such a launch. Such a launch. They're side by side on the first corner. Jan sneaking on the inside. He has the inside line. Daroka trying to get the wider line possible to get more speed out of the corner, but no! Jan made the move again! His insane speed at the end of the last corner gave him the advantage. On the first one, no, he's on the defensive. He's defending from Daroka, but I don't think Eduardo can do anything. I think Jan is going in front. That is done. Mr. Verm doing amazing right now, back in second place in the silver championship, in the silver race. He took back his second place, and it is well deserved, because that was two amazing passes. Incredible driving. Love it. Love it. 10 minutes to go and I still have some shows. I have to say that the fight between Xander and Jan was one of the best fights I saw too. Arben in the meantime. Arben going to... He's going to be not last anymore. Anthony Smith not having good time. Arben on the inside. On the long back straight. Will the McLaren hold up until the corner? He's on the attack. And he's doing the move. Oh! He didn't leave any room to the Ferrari. The Ferrari is back in front. The fight, the more we go down in the ranking, the more the fight are a bit messy. I'm seeing that Verm is already 1 second in front of Daroka and 2.5 seconds in front of Mike. Blue flag for the McLaren. Daroka is in popcorn right now. Daroka is... Ek is watching the fight. I don't think he's caring much. Oh! Anthony Smith let both of them pass. Anthony Smith lose the place by letting the leader pass, and Nashi, being the sneaky bastard, sneaked into behind the leader. Oh! Sneak in front of the leader, actually. Sneaky. Hey, you know what? It was sneaky, but it made the job. It did the job. He did the pass, and it's legit. Ben said, I don't want to be last. Oh, messing up the breaking point by Smith there. Lost a bit of time when he could have attacked Nashi. He must be a bit Surprised by the move of Nashi. It is legal for sure. Yes, it was. Okay, so Phil is not having trouble with Verm, so Phil has a win tonight, I think, unless he goes straight into a wall. Phil Clark has a win in silver, and unless Benjamin Egg falls asleep, he has a win in gold. But for third place, sorry, because second place, Jan Giverm was just on fire. He just looked at Landret and Daoka and said, "Nope, I'm in front." Still not a big gap between them, but yeah. Seeing how aggressive the little Ferrari was, I have no idea if Daoka can go back in front of that. He has damage on the front. We can see this is his hood. If we look at his hood, it moves a bit. Daoka has a bit of damage at the front. By the way, Smick didn't say his last word. He's catching back up on Arben. Yeah, the thing with, as I say, the lower you go in ranking, the messier the fights are, and also the less consistent the laps are. And what that does mean for us, that we never know when to look. We never know if we have to look for the fight or not. We don't know what's happening. Eduardo trying to catch on Verm. Maybe Verm is a guy like me. When I'm behind someone, I'm faster than when I'm in front. I'm like a dog, I like to chase things. Yeah, I'm sorry for you, but I think Mike is going to end fourth. No, not slipstream. I legit do, like, if I have someone like 5 seconds in front of me, I will be way faster than if I have someone 5 seconds behind me. And 5 seconds, you don't get slipstream, if you see what I mean. Yeah, I know, but you're right, actually. When you're behind someone, you have slipstream, but you also have dirty air during the corners, so you have less downforce. Do not forget that. On a big downforce corner, if you're just behind someone, you're actually slower. Like I think on Rausch and Vert here, if you're behind someone, you may get some dirty air. So dirty. So the gap is widening between everyone right now. Even Anthony Smith is losing on Arben. Well, he was losing on Arben until Arben decided to go say hello to the sound. Nerb was quite a crazy race too. I'm happy we had more people on Nerb. We had 13 drivers tonight, but look at the fight we had. People were on fire tonight. I mean, Verm, Huizing were on fire tonight. Yeah, this track is good for fight. I don't really... It's weird because I like track with a lot of denivellation change. And this track has a lot of uphill, downhill, and banked corner into a mountain. But I don't really like this track somehow. What I don't like in this track actually is the middle part of it. Like 10 corner. 10, not 8. From this part onward, where Arban-Neshi is right now, to this corner and the corner after, I always mess them up. Also, I noticed that the people who are in the front, like Trevino, or Eck, let's look at Eck. You use the curb a lot. Actually, you can use the curb quite a lot. Look like that. The car is entirely on the curb. And to me, right now, it should be off track. It should be considered off track, you know. You're supposed to have, to me, you are supposed to have two wheels on the track to be not off limit. And on this track, you can be off limit a lot, and it's unsettling to me. Look, he has no wheel on the track right now, and it's perfectly valid. And to me, that's pretty weird. That's the main reason. Hey, corner 2 and 5 are not real corner, that's true. But to be fair, I only have the name of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners. 7 corners. Like the next corner is Remus. No, come on. They should tighten the track limit on this track. I don't know. It's a bit too much for me. I'm not blaming Benjamin, by the way. He's doing well. He's using all of the track as the track is allowing him to use. Ooh, big. And he's drifting the BMW right now, which is a natural state of a BMW being drifted. But see, there it should be off limit. He had all 4 wheels off the track. All 4 wheels of the track should be off limit. But apparently on this track, as long as you're on the blue, right? As long as you're on the blue thing, you're still in the limit. It's counterintuitive to me. That's why I think that's the main reason why I don't really like this track. Richard caught up very well too. He was last too at one point, and now he's P6. Oh, while we see Anthony Smith going very wide. I think after getting over this sneaky overtake by Arben Nashi, Anthony left lost concentration. 48 seconds back left in the race. Everyone is far away from everyone. Is he going to be able to do one more corner in 48 seconds? One more lap, sorry. Ooh. 26 seconds. He keeps going sideways a bit with the Beamer. He may actually be... Yeah, he's able to do one more lap. I would slow down if I was him, just to not do one more lap. No, he's okay. He's not doing one more lap. Flashing his light into the victory for Benjamin Eck. Very well done, Mr. Eck. Very well deserved victory. While watching a TV show or something, I don't know. He had nothing to do. While we see Phil Clark go in... Wow, my flag waving guy is there. Okay, sorry. So Benjamin Eck gets the win. Will we see Antonio Trevino pass the finish line? No, with his teammate. The two teammates passing the finish line together. That was cool. Antonio Trevino, Xander Wiesing is coming in third behind in a more than deserved third place after coming back from the back. Jan Paskin in fourth. Philip Clark with an easy win in the silver category. Richard Vinemar also caught up from last to sixth. Then Mr. Verme, then Mr. Daroka, Mr. Landret, Mr. Chill Smix, and Arben, she already left. Please, people, don't leave that quick. I can't even see the ranking. Okay, you're waving your flag for nobody right now, mate. There is literally nobody to wave the flag. What are you doing? Look at me in the eyes. Okay, you look a bit off, actually. Oop. That was Mr. Jan Paskin passing the finish line. We have Simon still left. And Simon still is done. So, Eck, Trevino, Huizing, Paskin, Clark, Vinima, Verme, Daroca, Landret, Steele, Nashi, Smith, V. That is the actual ranking of the entire race, which will actually move the championship ranking quite a lot, because Mr. Verm will jump up and he deserves it. That race was amazing from him. Verm did a really, really great job at tonight's race. Let's just jump into something for you to watch. Let's change cars. Let's go for my Aston, because I like to... No, Aston I said. I do have an Aston. Boop. So I want to see... Oop, oop. Go back on the ranking. Thank you for sticking around, Alex. Okay, I'll see you later. I'm just going to wait for the ranking to be updated while we look at my old Aston Martin that I used to drive, with some chrome part, some matte part, some satin part. It's a very weird livery, but I love it. Boop, bye bye. I'm going to wait for the thing to be updated, so I'm moving that away while we're waiting. Boop. And where is Discord? So, please tell me when ranking up. And the little heart. Always put a little heart. That was a very, very good race. We had a lot of fights, we had a lot of stuff happening. We do have some stupid sponsor on this car. If you didn't see, the Falcon is changed to Falcon, and instead of high performance spring is high performance sex. So, because Falcon is a friend of mine who's really into this kind of stuff. Let's check it out. We had some amazing fight tonight. It was quite crazy. The fight of Xander versus Jan, and the two fight of Verm versus Daroka and versus Mike. Verm was so on fire tonight. The guy was just... I don't know how he lost a lot of place when he went out of the pit. At the pit, destroyed his race from 2 places, but then he went, okay, I lost some place, I'm going to gain them back. Okay, the ranking is up. Boop. Thank you for doing it. So Eduardo Daroca is still in the lead, because this time today is not counted, but Phil Clark is closing the gap because he finished second first. If Mr. Phil Clark finish first next race and Daroca finish second, they're actually tied. Mike Landret still third despite finishing fourth because he still has a lot of points. Anthony Smith, despite his bad result tonight, Anthony is finishing fourth in the championship. But Verm, look at Verm. He was right there before. He was right around P9, P10. He just jumped from P9, P10 to P5 just because we had Alex Russo, Paco Sanchez, and Artem not joining tonight. And because Arben Nashi and Simon had such low result when he had second place. Amazing race from Verm. And then the people behind are people who actually either gave up or just joined for a bit. So people behind are just unranked people to me. So for the last race next week, we may see a tie between them two. If he finishes first, actually, if he finishes first, no. If he finishes first, no, actually, Daroca got the championship. If Daroca do not finish below the podium, he gets the championship done. So Daroca And yeah, it's still on lice actually. If Daoka doesn't mess up next week, Circuit of the America, he finishes on the podium first. And if it messes up, Phil Clark finishes first. So it's not played yet. Mike and Anthony and Verm, on the other hand, are only 4 points apart. So the last race will be quite close and we will see a lot of fight for that. That's very good. It will be a fight between P1 and P2 and a fight between P3, P4, P5. That's really good. And let's look at the gold ranking, which should have moved quite a lot too. Ek is just... since last week, Ek said, nope, I'm first. So there's a big chance that Ek wins the championship, but it's not played yet. He may actually get second place if he messes up. Trevino is really close to Xander in the ranking, 5 points. So, and Xander has a 5-point penalty. Without the 5-point penalty, Trevino and Xander will be tied. I don't know what if he will have a bit of a penalty tonight, Trevino, for the little punt of Xander at the beginning. He shouldn't get a big penalty because it was just a little tap. That was not on purpose. And Jan behind in fourth, still fourth. Zach Dahl, sadly, had a very good start of the championship and then just left. That's a bit sad. Richard Vinema is doing well. He's climbing up the ladder because next week he's going to go in front of Zach Dahl if Zach Dahl doesn't join for the last race. But yeah, between P1, P2, P3 is not played yet, but then P4, P5, well, P4, P5, 6, 7 are pretty much sure. I hope more people will join next week. We know Alex will not because he's not at his place. He doesn't have access to his sim rig. But I hope other people actually join. That would be cool. That was the round 4 out of 5 of the TSR Sprint Cup, sponsored by Dave Academy, who are offering some prize for the winners of this championship. So we will see the winner team of the championship. It is a team championship. Do not forget. So we will see that, but I don't know if I can see the team championship. I can't see the team championship on TSR, right? But if I go on result, on standing, let's see team cup standing. Teams! Yes, I'm an idiot. Let's look at the most important part, actually. Team! So... in Gold Racing, FRL Racing Team is actually in the lead by a lot. TSR Friesland is second and is not a big hope. Who is in FRL Racing Team? I can't see the actual two driver. TSR Friesland is back by a lot, but it's going to finish second maybe. Unless SRP is doing well, they're third. I think the team are mixed, so I'm going to go that. TSR Junior are fourth, which is good. They're the guy with the Lexus. Safety Cat fifth, Transatlantic Sim Racing. And then we only have one people team, except for Suckle, but they didn't join a lot of race. So in the team championship, it's actually quite close in P1 and P2. And P3 and P4 are pretty far apart. And then Safety Cat pretty far behind. But as there are 2 cars in each team, you can have a lot of change too. There's no logo for TSR Junior. We need one. And we have one guy who went twitch.tv/CCP. The guy actually promoting his own stream. Who is it? Oh, it's Kuznetsov. He's the guy who got a race ban. So, good championship for the team. We have actually 6 teams, 7 serious teams, and the rest are just even solo people. Big Brain Racing was doing well up until they did not. They should have joined force, some people. I mean, if both of them there joined force, they would be at 200 points. They would be there. But they did not. They should have. Anyway, boop. I'll see you next week for the last round on Circuit of the America, which means I need to buy another DLC. Until then, everyone, I'll bid you farewell and I hope you have a nice week. Good night.